Start it, yeah.
Mics are working. Mics are live.
Hello, hello.
Run through the script.
All right. Hello, everyone. Welcome to MTU Esports. Today, our MTU Huskies CSGO varsity team is taking on University of Kansas in the NACE Varsity Premier League.
Hello, I'm Sam or Snowfall.
And I am Philip or Hob.
Our MTU players today are CJ or Chouds, Elliot, also known as Eel, Nicholas or Lysander, Hunter or Retina, and Troy as Sayuel.
Over on the University of Kansas side, we have Crafty LD, Bench, Danny B. the Kid, Dex Fuse, Kim Suro, Mahogany, Rumyo, Sinner V2, and VE. I would like to apologize for a little later start. We've had some technical difficulties up here.
Yeah, both teams coming in hot after last week with both dominant 1-0 victories. It should be a super exciting match. For today, our pick bans. First up, we had MTU banning Ancient, University of Kansas banning Nuke, University of Michigan Tech is picking Mirage, UK is picking CT-sided Mirage, and then picks Inferno. MTU is banned Anubis, and has picked CT for Inferno, and then Vertigo will be our map 3 decider.
All right, coming into this game, what do you... All right, we'll be right back. At least Back into the game. We're about to start out knife round.
Yep. So here on Face It, we do a knife round to decide halves, but since we're doing it in a pro league, we just have to wait for one of the teams to die because the teams have already been decided.
Well, this one's just for fun. That's why they're all just knifing
more
each
or
other just for little
less.
funsies.
Yeah.
All right.
Since picks have already been decided because of the way we do things here in NACE, there's no need for the winner to decide the sides.
All right. It looks like MTU's starting on T side, so we're gonna hope. I think they're gonna go for an A plant right off the bat. Have a nice easy A plant.
For sure. We got a little bit of util here on Lysander, and then we have the rest of them with armor. Pretty standard. And we'll see how this goes first round. We have no kits on the side of Kansas State, so it could be dangerous.
They do have full armor with a decoy on Kuzco.
Yeah. So we'll have to see. It does look you were right. They do have an A execute happening here. All funneling through Sandwich. Getting a dink.
First blood on the side of
Fanboy.
CT. Two down on T side.
Hunter getting a quick two-piece in jungle there. Planting for A main.
We got two on the CT sitting connector, waiting for that smoke to die down, see if they get a pick over in jungle. But MTU
Quickly
sees them and gets
falling.
right into it.
We got Dex Fuse here, holding him off, but it's not able to do anything. Hunter picking up 4 clean headshots that round, and Chowd's getting the last.
Honestly, getting a clean 4K Mirage round 1 always feels good, no matter what you
for
look
sure.
at. That early AK buy, plus you have the armor and helmet, it's going to be hard to lose that real quick.
For sure, for sure. Especially with full utility going into round 2. It's really, especially since you have that punishment on the CT side economy, it's going to be a really easy round. And hopefully we don't lose any guns here.
And you're seeing on screen, CT has absolutely 0 buys. They're just going to see if they can try and pick 1 or 2 off with starting pistols.
For sure. They're just trying to get at least 1 or 2 of these guns out of their hands to try to get back some of that eco. But say you will, taking 1.
All right, we have the...
They found this Hunter.
Picks in market. One is CT coming through market.
Dexfuse getting the first kill for CT side, getting a second. And it falls yet again. They did lose 2 guns, but they are able to get that AK into the round 3. Shouldn't be any problems here for buying for MTU. And then we are starting to see some rifles come out for Kansas State.
Right now we're seeing a full squad of M4s coming out from CT side. I think there's going to be trying to hold mid-range rather than close or far here.
For sure. Shouldn't be anything too crazy. Definitely no third round ops coming out from MTU. We are missing a couple helmets on the side of Kansas State though.
Really good Molly's boxing MTU in over on A main.
For sure. Lysander almost falling, putting down to 7 health, but able to quickly refrag on Dex Fuse there.
After 30 seconds, it's 3 up, 2 up over from CT to T side.
Sayuil getting that final pick into... Oh, sorry, my bad. Not final pick, but killing 1 in CT. Last one hanging around in... Oh, on stairs now.
I don't know if he can handle this 1v3. He's got bomb ticking. I don't think he has time to get it done.
There is no kit here on the side of Kansas State.
He does not get the pick. He tries the leap of faith, and he does not get the pick, sadly.
EL is just too ready for him. Got 3 AKs being saved going into round 4. And economy, yet again, looking quite horrible for Kansas State.
We got full AK buys over on the T side for MTU. I think versus just pistols, they're getting deagles over on CT side for Kansas. I think they're looking just for tapping heads. That's what you got to pray for with deagles.
For sure. Never underestimate the deagle, though. I mean, you get peek out a little too far or just are in a bad position. That deagle still has that one-shot potential, even with a helmet, so you have to be very dangerous.
Well, you can see that Kansas is definitely set up for A, but MTU seems to be going down mid-cat side.
For sure. It looks like they're able to smoke off mid here and are able to push up cat. Kansas State is very ready for it, though.
They only have 2 people who rotated in time, and 1 goes down immediately. They do get a deagle pick off, but 3 go down before the other 2 can rotate around.
Already put down to a 4v2 favoring Michigan Tech here.
You know, I have heard in just like the history of this map, I'm not as good at CSGO as you see these players playing on this level, with MTU picking up the 4th round in a row. But I have heard that maps like this one, especially Mirage, it's how well your team can adjust to rotating around the map to catch the T side.
For sure. If you're not able to get those reads off, like how Kansas State was there, they were a little bit late, but it was still a good call. I think if they had the guns, it would have been a much more of a fighting chance there.
Oh, I
Being on
agree.
just pistols, it was very hard for them to hold off 5 terrorist storming cat.
We are seeing a full buy from Kansas on the other side on CT. We do have an op buy. I do believe he will be sitting in heaven. We hear the loud boom of the op going off. He did see one peek down mid, so he knows that at least 1 to maybe 2 might be going that way.
It does seem that they've heard this op, though, and are backing off. We got Hunter. Oh, falling down. We got Caruso here, able to pick up that kill and maybe slow down this push from MTU quite a bit. Now with Hunter dead, they have to be a lot more careful.
But you do see that almost all of MTU is over in apps, but it doesn't matter. 1 for 1, 1 for 2, 2 more down on the CT side. It's a 2v3.
We have Crafty here with the op in market, but Dexfuse is just now rotating over.
Right, sorry.
Getting a pick onto Eel. It is planted 4 apartments, so this will be a very hard win for Crafty here. Oof, unfortunate timing on the knife switch there, and MTU is going to be able to pick up that op, bring it into round 6. Should be another pistol buy here, maybe a couple MP9 forces, but I don't think they're going to want to do anything too aggressive here on Kansas State side with the economy being as slow as it is.
I'm sorry for us. It's not Kansas State we are versing. It's University of Kansas. Yeah. Our minds are still a little stuck on last week, but we're here to play for this week right now. All right. MTU just putting them down in mid. They just want to get this round over fast, I guess.
Yeah. They should be able to track that economy, make sure they're still on pistols. Dexfuse able to pick up 1. Quickly falling.
Good guessing spray by Eel. Guessing is right through that wall. He was on the side of stairs, though, so the bullets do not go through. But what if?
For sure. It is a corner that is pretty regularly sat in, so it's always good to check. Do you have another operator coming out here for University of Kansas?
All right, it seems to be the 3rd or 4th round of full buys from Kansas. Can we see any difference being made in this game so far? It's 6-0. MTU's stomped them down 3 times each buy round, but can there be a change right here, right now?
For sure. If University of Kansas is able to turn around this first rifle round for them, it could definitely...
First pick does go to Lysander, though, taking out Dex Fuse immediately. That will definitely change the route the MTU goes. They see they're smoked off, so they're trying to head over towards apartments.
Sure. Eel throwing the market window smoke here. And they have a very quick rotate here from MTU. And we still got 2 from University of Kansas on A.
All right, we see him jumping right outside of App's windows, taking B site very fluently, very, I don't want to say easily, but they make it look easy.
Sure. Say You Will and Retina are cleaning up in market, going into round 8. That's yet again another University of Kansas rifle round they were not able to convert, so it's going to be really rough on the economy, especially because it's a lot harder to make up those rounds when you have to pay a lot more for guns.
I'll be honest with you. I need to learn all of these T-side smokes from Mirage. I don't play Mirage that much. I'm not a huge fan of it, but I see these smokes make the difference in between entire games. You see an A take from MTU side. Someone's sitting underneath Palace, but taken down quickly from the boys over in Xbox.
You have one hiding over here in Ticket. Not able to get anyone yet. And Say You Will being able to get that spray off onto them.
And quickly, it's down to 1v5. MTU still in the lead. Taken down quickly, and that's round 8 for MTU.
Really,
Beautiful,
a really great round for MTU here. Really, only Childs was the only one even hit here. And the rest of them running out with a flawless round. We are seeing another rifle round here for both University of Kansas and Michigan Tech.
All
Should
right.
be an interesting one on that.
This is the 4th buy round for Kansas. We're going to see if that makes the difference this time around, if they can finally put a stop to the MTU drive.
Sure. MTU this season has been really consistent with able to just run a consistent rack of rounds onto this enemy teams.
We do see the MTU side kind of split up on the map. We're seeing that we do have one sitting A side, one sitting, or two over in apps. And it seems that Kansas doesn't have the full rotation over to B yet. They're also staying on the entire map, but both people on B taken down on side of Kansas.
Yeah, Hunter able to get both of them. He did spot this guy in market. Is he ready for him? Oh, an amazing spray down from Hunter.
And that's another buy round 1 for MTU.
It's gotta be hard to be in the seat of University of Kansas here and not being able to convert any of these rifle rounds. It's really just hard to watch.
Being towards the second half on your first half and being down this much, losing buy round after buy round, that has to affect the mental on the game.
For sure, especially because when you go into that next half, you have to do the same thing because a couple of rounds and the match is over. It can be a very stressful position for any player to be in, especially at this level.
Well, they know they need these at least a couple rounds on this side in order to stay here for the late game and hopefully make a comeback.
For sure. And we got Sayuil getting the first pick onto Grady here.
We see that almost all of Kansas, University of Kansas, over on A site, but MTU took B site without a single casualty or even firing a bullet, essentially, except for the one pick on Kansas.
Hunter picking up another.
And just like that, 3 more down on the side of Kansas. MTU is cleaning up, even though it is just a pistol round, but that is a win for MTU, round 10.
Making quick work of this University of Kansas.
Another flawless round.
It's got, we have been seeing no ops here from Michigan Tech, and we got 2 here from University of Kansas.
I think they're going to try hold down either apps or mid with those ops right now because they're seeing them rush apps every single round, 1 to 2 on side of Michigan Tech going on it, and they seem to still be doing their split, the 2-2-1 that they've been doing to see if they can peek and catch any weaknesses in the defenses of Kansas.
Yeah, you're right. We do have one operator on Cat here, it seems, and then our other one is back in mid.
Well, University of Kansas does see that we do have one down on the mid. I think he kind of is trapped getting hit through the boxes from the op.
This op is being wary, though. He does know that these enemy players have been playing really well.
Just inches off of getting a nice early pick through the boxes.
For sure.
We do see the pick on B, and MTU quickly takes B site. We do have a University of Kansas player on Cat and one over in CT, but I don't know if they have the time to push it now.
We do have bomb down. That 40-second clock has started ticking. It is a 4v4, but I don't know if University of Kansas wants to push this.
We see him being hesitant over in Market. MTU wins on the side over on Cat.
Looks like they're going to try to make a run for it. Jumping out of Market.
Crafty
Falling.
LD dies instantly after jumping out the Market window after being fired out. We see going for the push. Almost a beautiful spray transfer, but not just quite enough on the side of Kansas. MTU taking round 11.
Yeah, Eel is able to avoid that spray and get that trade. Are a lot of guns lost, but there are 11 rounds in a row, and they're able to secure yet another round and really have no thoughts about it. They have all of the economy in the world, and they're going into round 12 against pistols yet again.
We are seeing full utility buying every single round. We're seeing AKs bought every single round, and it's just going to be another pistol round from the University of Kansas side.
For sure. And, I mean, it makes sense. They've been really consistent on these rifles, already taking 2 down, and Cat player just wanting to pick.
You see on the map over there, our boys in B over there taking down quickly the University of Kansas over on B.
For sure.
I was going to say how he's coming all the way around just to get that nice little sneaky pick because they were looking over at Cat thinking they're advancing down Cat. That was a good, beautiful play.
Yeah, Hunter has been a menace so far throughout apps this game. 17 kills on the board already, and Sayuil already with 16.
All right, if they need to win a couple of rounds, they need to do it here. We see 5 ops bought on the CT side. They are hoping and praying they don't want to get 15-0'd on half.
Yeah, I mean, you never see it, but I mean, they got to pull something out.
There's the first pick. You hear the boom. Can we see a second one of them just exiting?
Has definitely slowed down MTU. They hear that op ticket and they do not want to push into it. They don't have that smoke down. Looks like MTU will be rotating off yet again to go that apps route.
We see Eel actually trapped on site A for this. We have one in connector, one in Sniper's Nest, and one in CT, all watching site A. Right now, Kansas has no vision on bomb right now, so they don't know if it's just sitting close on A, but that is a very nice pick onto Lysander.
But does he know there's more? We do not know. We got Sayul with the bomb here in apps.
Bomb is going down onto underpass. We're going to see if he can make any play with it. We see MTU converging in the mid area, but we have ops watching both sides, but one goes down.
You got 3 picks here from MTU.
No vision from Kansas onto this site. We're going to hope. Oh, we see
Popping
one
up
buck on
onto
ticket
ticket.
booth, but he goes down to Eel.
Eel with 3 super important picks this game. And
This round.
This round. My bad. And it looks like we're going to try to save that last op.
I think he's just going to go apps and just save that off for this round because they know their economy is devastated right now.
For sure. You got to wonder, is MTU just that confident in their rifles? Because they've been seeing ops here, and they've been
Here's the
refusing to
gunfight.
pick
He
them
does
up.
get the pick. That's one less AK in the hands of MTU, but they do have such a strong economy. They can just buy it right back.
Sayul
That's
also
2
falling.
picks. They're really hunting down this opera right now.
EL seems to be on B site. Should not lose this operator here.
I actually unboxed that op skin a couple months ago.
Nice.
It was really nice. I think I ended up selling it for a M4 Buzzkill stat track, but it was really nice while I had it.
Yeah, I believe it's a super common skin, and it is a red though. So unboxing it,
It's about a
Quite
$40
rare.
skin actually.
nice.
It's pretty up there. It's pretty nice.
So we do see a force here, maybe trying to get that 13-2 half.
We do
But-
see Kim Suro still with the pistol buy. I don't think he could afford too much more with 2.2K in the bank. We do see a full apps rush from MTU. The pick from Grady Dick, but he goes right down. One down on both sides, still taking B, 2 down from Kansas. We see Molly's going down over in Market. 2 of Kansas over in last 2, sorry, over in
On Cat.
on Cat, sorry.
They are stacked up. Saywill's ready for it and gets both. Another amazing round here from MTU.
And you see Child's picking up that op that we were just talking so fondly about.
Yeah. Oh, and he throws it away. Let's see. Wow.
Let's see if they
He just
can
throw in shade. He throws it away just to buy another AK, flex that economy on them.
Let's see if University of Kansas can sneak out 1 win before halftime.
Yeah, going into second half 0-15 is rough, especially because all you need is 1 round, and the mentality has got to be
Ooh,
struggling.
instant pick from Dex Fuse over a mid. He gets smoked off, so he cannot stay holding it, sadly.
Turns over to watch Palace. Nobody there, though. We do have Sayul in A main, though.
You do see over on the map MTU doing their 1-1-2 format, 2 going towards B, hovering bomb around it, but you see the bomb coming back towards T-spawn. I don't know where they're going with it from there, though.
This is one of the first rounds we've seen where MTU is down a man this early in the round, and it's definitely slowed them down yet again.
Ooh, good pick over on B. We're going to see if they can do anything with that. You get actually all of them, all of Kansas rotating towards B. This is perfect time for MTU to take A, and it seems like they're pushing that advantage. Everybody is over in Market. They seem to see their what they've done wrong, and they're heading right back, but I think it might be too late.
Sayul has already gotten so much space and is ready for the guy in murder
Good
hole.
pick right there over in Market. 3v3 suddenly. 1 on Cat taken down. Say you will.
Getting the bomb down here.
Eel gets bombed down. 1 left on side of Kansas. He does have an op. He does have a chance. But he's
Lysander
taken
is
down
ready for
by
him.
Lysander. That's 15-0 for MTU at the halftime.
So, are you on campus? Are you a tech student? Do you need to be close to campus and want to get off campus? Here we have to find the perfect location and live where you want at houghtonforrent.com.
All right, now they switch sides. MTU over on CT. They just need this round to win.
Yeah, if they win pistol around here, it does generally favor CT too, with the USP having that advantage over the Glocks.
And you see that over on the Kansas side, they bought full armor, nothing else. Meanwhile, MTU, they also bought full armor and one decoy.
It's going to be a round for the ages. Looks like both teams are opting to stack, with only Lysander really separating from the pack here.
It's a slow push over on A. They're looking to see if they can get any picks over by Ticket Booth or CT, and they start the push. MTU sees them. Can they get any picks right off the bat? Nope.
Hunter caught out in the open.
Eel gets one. Childs gets one. It is 4-3. MTU's leading.
Child's getting another here on stairs.
3v1. Can Crafty LD clutch this one up? Eel's at 2 health. Lysander's at a full health, but can he get nice headshots? Eel goes down. It's 1v1. Lysander versus Crafty. Lysander still has to get that defuse, so he has to kill him in a timely manner at least. Oh!
Crafty is able to pick up the first round for University of Kansas here.
All right, now can they snowball just like MTU did is the question.
You want to hope. You want to see the quick round, and you want to see that comeback, but I'm not expecting it. I'm going to be honest.
We are seeing the rifles being bought on the T side, but instead of just saving for pistol rounds, we do see the Scout, the Deagles, and the SMG being bought on MTU side. They just want to close the game.
For sure. You want to add that pressure, make sure there's nothing left to chance. And I think they're trying to stick it to University of Kansas here.
MTU instantly, Retina instantly goes down, but Eel getting a pick on Z Danny B.
They know there's the one under. Are they going to be ready for him?
The most firepower here in mid.
Eel
We have
escaping
Crafty.
with just 2 health.
We have Crafty LD here with the AK running down mid. We do have 2 AKs on the side of Kansas. Let's see if they can put that firepower to good use.
They have the gun advantage. They have the man advantage. And Eel here is just on 2 health.
Again.
It's going to be a dangerous place. But if he can sit in a sneaky corner, then MP9 can put in some pretty major work.
Oh, you see all those picks from the Deagle over on mid. 2 go down on the side of Kansas. And the Scout Childs getting a nice headshot through the wall.
We got Grady here at the bottom of mid, really just
only
hoping that
23
he can
health.
get 1 pick.
And he's down for the count.
There goes game 1, just like that. 16-1 MTU.
All right. So, do you think that they had some hope in their eyes after winning that first round over on T side?
You know, I think you have to. I mean, how else do you go on? It's really not much else you can do. I think once you get that little bit of hope, there's that dream, there's those rifles that come out, but MTU is just too much. It's just too good.
When you get into the latter half of the first half of every CSGO game, it just purely becomes a mental when you're just losing round after round, and you just have to fight through to try and win that one round to fix your eco, to fix the scoreboard, essentially. And they just couldn't find it on that map.
For sure.
We're loading into game 2 right now. What map are we on?
We are on Inferno here.
Ooh. This map right here, Inferno, is the University of Kansas map pick, so we should be seeing some higher performance, hopefully.
Yeah. Because of this map pick, though, Michigan Tech does get to start CT, which is generally favored on most.
I don't know. I love opening up this map with a good banana rush.
You know, I can't argue with you there. Banana is super fun to push, and we'll see what happens.
This is the map that decides entry fraggers in CSGO, in my opinion. This and Dust. If you can push long while they have an op watching it, you are an entry fragger.
Oh, for sure. I mean, being able to push those risky angles and be able to secure those early round picks, it can mean the world for a round.
All right. We're just waiting for this match to start. Actually, 16-1, 15-0, perfect CT side or T side for MTU last game. They just held AKs and rarely bought an op. I don't normally cast for MTU. Is that a normal thing, or do they normally have a designated opper?
Last week they do generally have a designated opper, but last week when they saw him on Terra's side, they almost never bought an op. Every now and then they would steal one from the enemy, but they seem really confident with those AKs, and unless they're holding a sight, I guess they just don't see the use.
I mean, if you can just tap heads like they've been doing all game, what's the point, right?
For sure. I mean that round where they bought 5 ops, it did not stop MTU.
They got maybe 2 or 3 picks, but they didn't get the whole team. Those last 2 people came around and got the rest of them.
Sure, Eel making great work on that A site there, able to pick up 2 and have that quick rotate from MTU come through.
All right, while we're waiting for this last one, I have an announcement to make. Looking to spice up your style? University Images is your official headquarters for authentic Michigan Tech Huskies apparel. University owned, university operated, University Images. Located in the SDC or go to bookstore.mtu.edu.
Truly an amazing service that Michigan MTU offers here.
That's where everyone buys their jerseys from, and I still got to pick one up. I'm about to graduate soon. I got to pick up one up myself.
Are really cool. We are a big hockey school here, so you better hope so.
All right, we're just in the warm up here for a second. You can't. We still have the screen going on. It's just warm ups in the backgrounds, though. If you hear anything, I don't think you will. But this game, what's your predictions? Do you think that this being their pick, do you think Kansas will be hopefully performing a better map on this map?
I do think so. With it being Kansas's map pick, I think we're going to see a lot more than just the one round. I think they're going to have a lot more of a dominant force here, and I hope that MCU does not get in their heads.
Well, just like Mirage, I think this one's even more so on the CT side. This map is all about rotating on CT side. If you can't have a good rotation in time, you start seeing those Ts roll in, you're not going to take back sight.
For sure, especially when, even for counter-terrorists here, it's a really long rotate, and so if you're not able to get that information and you're not able to get those good call-outs, it can be really hard to take back that site, like you said. And
speaking of that, giving rotation giving information on the T side will determine how that round goes.
For sure. Being able to call those early picks, being able to call those grenades so they know where they need to watch, where they don't, know who's blind, who isn't, can really make the difference in a round and being able to secure those early round picks.
Well, also on top of that, we're seeing on this map, we're just talking about how CT has to rotate. Well, until you shouldn't give any information on T side until you do that final push with all your members on that one push, except for maybe one watching mid. And then you can take that site before the other 2 people on the other site can rotate, and you have it for good. You're not giving that up for that round if you're all holding corners.
For sure. Both sites here are lots of sneaky places. You got dark on B site, you got secret on A, you got a couple boxes you can stand on.
All right, we seem to be getting into the game here. We'll let you see what we're seeing in this quick second. We are doing that pre-game knife round, but like we said prior, the sides and rounds have already been decided.
For sure. We got counter-terrorists starting as MTU this game.
All right. We see the knife rounds. Who's going to win the team knifing? Ooh, looks like Crafty LD won over on the CT side. Ooh, knife in the back. Ooh, how must Eel feel after that?
Chowd's making sure to watch their back now.
All right, we're going to see these first round buys come through. Or no, we're still in warm-up, actually. I lied.
Yeah,
that was
we got to wait for that decider to come in through.
I'm just a gold Nova. I'm not used to that. I'm sorry.
Yeah, Face It is a little bit different than your natural matchmaking.
All right, so we see armor buys coming through for MTU. Only 2 armor buys. Let's see if any more is bought over. No, sorry, over for Kansas on the T side. We see 3 armor buys. We're seeing a full armor buy, except for Lysander decides to buy a nice kit and a smoke. That's a very good combo on this map.
For sure. You're able to slow down pushes, but I think that kit is mainly for those super late rotates, and it could just give you that extra 5 seconds. Can be huge.
We do see 4 going down alt mid to mid from T side. And we do see MTU pick up on that. We already have 4 down on A. Let's see if they can hold it. Bomb is over on A site. They have guessed correctly. Bomb is pushing out first.
Got 5 here on lane. Getting 2 down.
But the corners are holding beautifully. Round 1 goes to MTU.
An amazing round.
Very
Child's getting that early information on alt mid. And like
very good read for MTU.
For
moving
sure.
4 there before T even got to A. They slowed down right when they started crossing that mid barrier, and I think that's what gave MTU the time to adjust.
For sure. I mean, you really, especially with only the Glocks, you just gotta go.
Yeah.
And I think that was what the major fault there for University of Kansas.
Now this is what I'm used to seeing in my everyday play. Mac 10 rush B. Let's see if it goes.
They do have a little bit of utility here, but nothing crazy.
We do see the Molly and Banana. They smokes to cancel it out. But it seems
is
like
a
MTU picking off 2 of
bloodbath.
them. They're just spraying into the smoke, getting 3 kills. University of Kansas getting 2, but Eel picking off the 4th one, sorry. We do see 5th one going down on Kansas side. MTU taking round 2.
Really a bloodbath. I was really hopeful for those Mac 10s, but MT was just so ready for it.
It's hard to beat the mac and cheese round 2, but MTU found a way.
For sure. I mean, they had that great smoke on top Banana, and Hunter with the M4 on round 2. It's got a lot more firepower.
I know MTU saw them through the smoke, but after a little 2 went down on Kansas side, they kind of sprayed half a magazine of those M4s into the smoke and just got one more pick after it. After that, I think they were confident they were all just Banana and had to push that up a little bit. All right. We see T-side, University of Kansas sitting it back on all spots, but Crafty LD getting picked.
We do have Hunter with the first pick there down here mid.
It is split, 2 towards Banano, 2 in mid, and 2 over in app side. We do see Lysander getting one, and Child's getting another. Child's getting a 3rd. Or 2nd for the round, sorry. He got an assist on the other one. Bomb down mid. Last person for University of Kansas is in apps.
He's got a P250, but Lysander is already on balcony waiting for him.
I've seen those miracle plays with P250s, so I was not going to doubt him for a second.
Yeah, that nerf did come through a while back where it can't do that one-shot headshot, but it's still a very consistent pistol. And it can be very dangerous, especially in those close quarters.
All right, we see both teams putting in one op. Over on T-side, University of Kansas, they have 4 AKs and an op. This is a very powerful rifle set for University of Kansas.
For sure, we got a lot of utility on both sides. Should be a very interesting round to see play out.
Oh, a little bit of a misplay on the nade. I've done that before as well. But you see Retina getting Crafty with the first pick.
Grady picking up that up so they don't leave it down.
Good flashbang over on Banana, giving a chance to push up on Banana, but we're still sitting back in tree. I don't know if he knows you say you will is there, but he dies because of the flash. Could not see him get out of that wall.
Yeah, Eel with an amazing flashbang assist, and he's just caught in the open with his eyes useless.
We do see a Banana push. Again, these AKs can enter head tap right away. They know MTU knows it's there. They throw the smoke to slow down the push. Does get a kill through the sandbags, through the smoke. That was a very good pick from University of Kansas.
We do have 2 here, though, and Bomb is still in T-spawn.
They have to go back and get that, unless they're just hoping to clear, but it does not work. Sitting Coffin's got that op pick. Good op pick on 2 Chowds. 1v3.
Grady, last one alive here.
Can he make magic with that op? Or he might just save because he sees that op down on Banana. He saw that bullet hit right by where his head was before he jumped away. He has bomb. That is one positive.
For sure. But MTU's already rotating around. I think they're expecting either an A hit here or him just to be saving. He only got 20 seconds left on the clock. It's going to be a miracle if Grady's able to pull this out for University of Kansas.
You do see the 2 MTU people did move over to the A site. We're going to see if that pays off. The op shot does go right by the head, but he gets picked by Retina.
Just swung too wide there. Scared of lane, rightfully so.
All right, MTU with 2 ops at the start of this round and an AK. All right, pistol buyout from University of Kansas.
We do have Danny here buying an AK.
Do you think they're going to do the one at a time good old strategy gun game? Let him go first, bait him out for that AK?
I mean, I don't know what else you're going to do here. I mean, you got a lot of... you got armor, you got some deegs, but I think they're really just trying to make magic happen.
Ooh, good pick from Retina. There's another one at the top of mid. He's just peeking up his head. Just shoot a deagle shot down mid. Does not get the hit with the op or the deagle.
Retina playing whack-a-mole there.
We do see MTU holding Banana as well as they can. They got another pick down on Banana, so it's 3-5. Missed the first pick down mid. We're going to see if that rush going to come on. Good pick down on mid by Lysander.
Just the one left. Danny able to pick one here in apartments.
That's why he
Hunter
has
is
that
there.
AK. Doesn't get the second though.
Hunter able to get that trade for Childs, avenge that death. And unfortunately, University of Kansas is not here and able to take that round.
All right, next round we do see a full AK not by Danny B with almost $0 in his bank account because he bought that AK last round.
Yeah, it's Punish coming back to haunt him this round. 0 utility on Danny here. We got full utility yet again lined up here for MTU.
All right, we see 4 stacked towards banana side. We're going to see if we can get any picks from this T side over down banana, but they MTU seems to be holding that sightline right down it. Just waiting for that first peek. Oh, he was mid-jump right when that peek happened.
Super unfortunate timing.
Oh, he sees it through smoke, but can he get the kill? He
gets
does
the
get the spray. Eel with these sprays today.
For sure. I mean, he's been crazy through the smoke. No one can stop him.
They know he was in tree, though. You saw that nade land right on top of him. All corners being really held very well from MTU. 2 in-apps on the University of Kansas side. Let's see if they can push into A as quietly as they can.
They are lining up this pop flash here for Sayuil. Let's see if that... But all of this University of Kansas has backed off.
It seems to be rotating over to A. We need Eel and Saywell over towards A site, but let's see if ZDB can get a pick through the smoke, or if he's going to turn right and see. Ooh, good
Retina
pick from Dex Fuse onto Sayuil. Bomb's
Little
still
bit
in
of-
mid, so they can take it either way right now. We do see MTU rotating Retina over to B site. Only 2 people holding A, so it's going to be a 4v2 over on A to take it.
Not much has happened, though. Oh, this push
Oh, here's the
begins
initial
here.
push. He's
Challenge.
full flash. You can't see, but he gets 1 pick before he goes down. Lysander getting another pick. We like that. Lysander getting another pick on ZDanny B. And the final
Retina
pick from
getting
Retina.
It looked good. They had 2 off-site, but Lysander and Pitt there with the op.
I think
Just
they were.
hitting
I think they were
shots.
taking too slow there.
Sure.
I don't know if they had the game sense to know that they only had 2 over on B after getting that pick, but they took way too long to turn that corner. Gave the chance for MTU to rotate back onto A.
Yeah. MTU smoking arches there too, and makes it so they have to push through lane there, and all being funneled in there. Lysander make quick work of them.
That is a very hard spot to blind push.
For sure. Especially because you have no
All right, it's a full-
information coming out.
It's a full B push, but it's been full flashed out, so we can't get Retina with the op to look right down banana. So with that smoke goes through, we're gonna see if anyone can get any picks right through, or if the team decides to push it. Tries to pull a Stewie 2K rushing those smokes.
Doesn't look like it so far, but we have Grady on the boost here.
We do see 3 MTU over on A, so I do believe if Kansas wants to push, they might have the advantage. But that Molly goes down, halting whatever push that they had in mind. Now they're just stuck in banana. Good flash coming in from Kansas
Got
side.
4 up. Crafty
MTU
falling.
Sayuil does get a pick before falling to Dex Fuse. We do have Eel holding B with the AK. Rotate is coming around.
Got Dexfuse entering here. Got 1 back sight and 1 in coffin.
Ooh, good pick from Retina. Sitting Coffin's got a second pick. 3 picks. Ooh, Eel got that one instead. He said, no, that one's mine.
Hunter making a very aggressive push through the smoke there, but it is pushing off for him.
ZDB did hear that op click, so he turned, but died right to the peak from Eel.
Great teamwork there. Great hold from Retina and Eel. And it makes Banana that much more scarier for University of Kansas.
It's going to be another Deagle buy from University of Kansas, them averaging about 3 to 4K per team member on the T side.
It's going to be another really hard round to turn over. Yet again, just on pistols. And we have double op still for Michigan Tech here.
Retina and Lysander have been holding down those pushing corridors as B and mid very well this game. We see the double molly on B from MTU, and you see the entire team of Kansas coming down mid. They're trying to get a good old pistol rush coming in. Only 2 people from MTU holding down the site, so if they get the rush, you can only shoot 1 op shot per person, so unless you want to get a clap. But And down goes Retina, and down goes Shouts.
One. Getting that bomb down. It's a 3v3. Crafty does have the op.
Lysander still also with an op. We're going to see if he can get any more picks. Already getting one on that push. Another smoke goes down to block off that library or arches play.
Yeah, Lysander is not able to do much through that smoke.
Say you will taking some damage from the molly thrown upon him. Eel at 2 health. We always see Eel at 2 health. Ah, down they go. University of Kansas pulling 1 to 7. Let's see if they can turn that around. And they get a free op and AK out of that play.
Yeah, able to bring a little bit of extra economy into this next round is going to be crucial for University of Kansas here.
It's full rifle buy from both teams. 1 op both sides. M4s and AKs as well.
Well, I mean, you got good money on Retina and Eel here, but you are starting to see that little bit of decay through those past kills.
We are seeing more even rounds as we go through. 2-3 picks, even on a win from MTU side, so they have to drain their bank accounts as the rounds go.
For sure, a good win is a good win, but if you're losing a bunch of guns every round, it can still seriously hurt your economy.
Actually, averaging out, they're about almost even in money. If Crimsero had a little bit more, it'd actually be even in terms of money.
Yeah, which is not what you would expect to see, especially with a 7-1 scoreboard.
Exactly. All right, we're seeing the slow push down mid from University of Kansas. Sayuil is pushing down Banana. He knows he's in tree. Ooh, Danny B gets the pick. Oh, no, it's Dex Fuse. Sorry, I was looking at the kill feed.
Danny B gets 2 over on A side. Looks like they're going to push this Banana, but Eel is here.
It's 1 holding against 3. Can he make it?
Eel hears him.
The classic M4 Griffin, I believe.
Got Lysander, but he's going to be really late on that rotation.
Ah, he does not tap the head right away, and he does get picked by 2 people shooting at him.
Lysander finds the AK, finds the kill. Still has 2 more to go.
All right, let's see if he can get this pick on the Opper over at Coffins. He knows he's there now. He tries to peek wide so he can't get hit. Checking the corners, throwing a molly.
Able to molly out that back player.
Smokes out, so he knows exactly where both people are now. Tries smokes out Coffin. He needs to start hitting that defuse soon. Pros don't fake, but he gets the pick. Crafty, I don't think he knows. Pros don't fake, and he gets the defuse.
No way. Crafty is able to get that kill, but that is another round down for University of Kansas.
He didn't have the time to fake, so I think Crafty should have pushed up a little bit more on that one.
Honestly, I'm not sure if he heard it after that AK spray.
Oh, that is true. All right, we're seeing another full buy from both teams. 2 in a row is that.
You got the double op yet again here, but the other op is in the hands of Sayuil.
Ooh, that's the first time this game, isn't it?
It is.
All right, let's see if he can try and show up Lysander or Retina. Oh, sorry, I just realized that Lysander and Retina just switched guns. We're at Retina back on the op. We hear the window go down, if they were listening.
We do have Danny here lurking in apartments, but it looks like we got a lot more.
Kim Suro getting the pick over on Banana. Seems to be a nice slow push down Banana with Retina holding with the op, but he's getting sprayed out. He can't peek again.
Eel and Retina have been a force to be reckoned with on this B site, though. And yet again, you see they got that early pick, but they're still not pushed up at all. And they've actually opted to switch over to the A site here with bomb in mid.
I think Retina has scared them enough that they don't want to be like, we should push this site.
Yeah, that's very true. Retina holding there on the CT, it can be a very dangerous thing to push in. And we got Grady here flashing them out, trying to keep them here.
You see 4 players on the Kansas side pushing towards A. Grady goes down. No one else is on B for the T side, and we see everyone else pushing right now. They know their cover's been blown. They know only one's down. Lysander picking off 2, trying to turn the corner towards Library. Zanny B picking off Lysander. Child's picking off Zanny B. Danny B, sorry. Rolls off the tongue better, sorry. Plant going off. They do get the plant money. Crafty LD does have the op. He is watching Library. Retina is smart not to peek that.
Yeah, he's up on those boxes, which can be a very sip angle to be seeing.
We see good splashes and good smokes coming down. pick from Crafty LD on the Retina. They know where he's at now, but it's a 1v1.
Do have the kit on Eel here, so he has some time to play with.
Good jump up on the box to get a pick for Eel, and that is a defuse.
I'm going to be honest. I've not seen that one before.
That would have got me.
In my game. Yeah, I would have not have been ready for it.
That would have gotten me as well. I cannot blame Crafty on that one.
Yeah, able to defend for a couple, but
you do see the money. MTU might not be able to full buy if they want armor. Or at least full rifles, that is.
Looks like they are taking that utility hit and
no
a
helmets.
couple of helmets. Yeah,
they're missing a couple helmets on the MTU side. We do see another full AK op round on the side of T. I think they're starting to outpace on the economy side. They have to make that show up in rounds as well.
For sure. They're able to get a lot of kills, and they're able to get even bomb plant, and that loss bonus kicking in, but they're not able to secure these rounds.
Retina getting a nice early pick on Kim Suro.
Lysander getting a pick onto Danny.
T-side's just scattered at this moment. They don't know where to go. They're getting picked every corner they look.
Got Grady here trying to work A. We got Crafty getting the bomb. Not sure what he wants to do with it yet. In a 5v3 situation here for MTU, all just sitting pretty, holding their angles.
There's no information from on T's side knowing if the CTs are rotating or not. Little do they know, T's just posted up, waiting for them to push.
For sure. They got a smoke, they got a couple flashbangs to get them in, but if they're not able to make that work, it's going to be a very dangerous chain of events that happens after the aftermath there. Sayuel is on B here, but he only has the MP9. We got Retina thinking about rotating. But smoke falling
pushing
into
on the B. Rest of MTU is starting to rotate. Eel on the back of sight. Goes down to Dex Fuse.
Eel gets
Eel
two.
two. Grady taking down Eel.
An amazing spray, but not able to get all three. Grady put to just 13 from that grenade.
I think he's going to get pinched right here. Childs is looking right where he's going to be coming out and goes down.
Childs is ready, holding that off angle, bomb being down. It was a very tough situation to be in.
He had 15 seconds left and he was trying to peak construction. I don't think he would have had time if he would have gone through that way.
For sure. I think he was just trying to hope they were both CT there and get the kills to win that round.
All right, we're seeing a force buy from T's side. This is what, the 5th round in a row they've bought?
Yeah. I think they're just banking on that loss bonus to keep rolling in. And, I mean, they only got a couple rounds left to half. I think they're trying to make it not that detrimental. Retina getting an early pick on Danny here.
It's a banana push, though. Eel picking off 2 in the spray. Sayuel taking one out in the smoke. Dex Fuse sitting behind the wall. I don't think they know he's there. But Lysander's coming in behind. He's going to get that nice early kill, hopefully. But there's double smoke on the front and back. Eel taking him out when the smoke dissipates.
Yeah, he's trapped between 2 smokes there. CT is waiting for him on both sides. I would not want to be in that position.
No, smokes on both sides. You know you're surrounded. Which way do you go is the question.
Yeah, I don't think he knew which one was going to fade first. And unfortunately for him, Sayuel was just way more prepared.
He took a 50-50 chance and he lost, I would say.
For sure. Got Retina leading in kills again for MTU with 15. Been playing amazing these 2 games here.
Oh yeah, he's definitely been him next to Lysander. Those 2 ops down these lanes right now have been just holding these sites as well as he can. We see another full buy, but a Glail buy from Crafty in 7AK. I don't think he had the money for a helmet plus the Glail.
Sometimes that helmet just gives you that little bit of extra cover, but unfortunately, in the hands of the CT, you got 3 AKs here, so it won't really matter.
All right. We do see full buys this round from MTU. We see except for missing 2 helmets on Retina and Lysander. Everyone has a kit. Ooh, good hold from Retina. Child's with the spray, getting 2. Retina holding that corner for him, and that's a last kill for Childs. A 2K for a 3K. I think they were competing for that corner.
Yeah. I mean, Retina has been that backup that has been really necessary for both. I mean, he's been the backup for Eel on B. He was just the backup for Chouds there on A. It seems that wherever University of Kansas goes, Retina's just been there to really hammer him back into place.
I fully agree. You can see the major difference now after just a couple wins of not losing as many guys like earlier in the half. There is a 20,000 team money difference.
I mean, it's just apparent. I mean, you got another Galil here for Crafty. You got a Mackie even for Dexfuse. And I think they're really just trying to get at least 1 or 2 more rounds before this half switch.
You see him just spraying through the smoke. They're hoping to just hit ahead. Still no helmet on Retina, by the way.
And
he
doesn't
still
need
gets the
one. He's
pick.
got that op. He's prepared.
Hey, listen, if you have an op and you miss, you're going to get shot in the head, so it doesn't matter.
That's Saywell getting one with the other 2 just around the corner.
Ooh, good hold from Saywell, but he does go down. Eel picking up and avenging him right after. 13-1. Sorry.
Keeping 3 AKs going into this final round here.
13-1, final round of the first half.
We got Saywell yet again on the operator here.
All right, let's see if MTU can almost close it. They just need 1 more if they take this round right now. Or they need 2 more. 14. Yeah, sorry, my math is off. I'm an engineer.
No worries, no worries. I mean, we're going into the last round of half here.
Retina taking some shots. He's just using a deagle. He picks up the op again. I think he's trying to stunt on them for a second. A little bit of showboating there, but that's okay.
For sure. It was switching out for the AK here, giving Lysander that op.
Oh, he wants it back?
Oh.
He does want it back.
They're playing hot
He didn't
potato
pick it
with
up,
this
though.
op here.
There we go. Yeah, giving Lysander the op, knowing he's low health. Retina's trying to push with the AK, hoping to tap heads now.
We got Chouds falling off a balcony with a bunch of people funneling through lane here. Chouds gets one.
All you gotta do is spray through the smoke, Retina. Come on, there we go. That's what we like to see. And he gets the third right there. Sorry.
Hunter closing out round 15, getting a quick 3-piece there in lane, and another flawless round here with 5 standing for Michigan Tech.
All right, we switch sides now. MTU on the T side. They have been more comfortable on the T side on Mirage. Let's see if they like the T side over on Inferno.
You know, one can only hope that they're able to pull back a couple of rounds here. It is University of Kansas's map pick, so maybe they've got some amazing CT strat we're just not ready for.
It seems to be 3 stacking B right off the bat. Let's see what MTU does. They're gonna go right up They're gonna go right up mid.
They're not choosing that.
You see,
iconic
University of
banana.
Kansas is not pushing banana. They're not moving. They are like, hey, we hear gunshots mid. Oh, they're doing my favorite strat in the world. They're going mid to B.
They're gonna catch a bunch of CTs here.
They're gonna catch them. Do they get the picks? That's 1 down for CT, 1 down for T. 1-for-1 trade. You do see Retina
Fuse
staying
getting
behind. Ooh. 3 for 2. MTU down a man. And they get taken down quickly by Doolies.
Yeah, Doolies could be real dangerous in those close range fights, especially with that smoke to help him. He pushed through and took the chance, and it paid off big time for him. So we got
All right.
round 2-1 here for University of Kansas. Let's see if they're able to convert it into some more.
We do see light pistol buys and a scout buy for MTU, and we see all SMGs and FAMAS buys over on the team of University of Kansas.
I think they're really trying to force up here, which is pretty rare on a second round for CT, but they really don't have the rounds to spare.
All right, MTU going up mid again. I don't think they're going to go brave enough to go mid to B again. They're just going to try and loop around and take both sides of A. That smoke stopping them from pushing towards arches. They don't know if there's going to be rotating anytime soon, but Danny B going down to Eel with the deagle, trying to get a couple more hits down there, down range, but he does not land any. Crafty killing Childs. Eel going down. Saywell getting a kill on Crafty to return fire. 3 over towards the library on the CT side.
Saywell on 1 health, but does have that MP9 in hand. Got the run boost launching one of their characters.
He gets a couple hits, but it's not enough. CT side will defuse this round.
Yeah, it's a really important round. They did get the win. They are able to keep a couple of guns. I think we might see a couple more rounds here from University of Kansas.
They are pointing out in the chat that that was an amazing run boost you saw through the smoke. Eel had to just let that go and focused on who's pushing next.
It's a tough call to make. I think he might have thought it wasn't far enough, so he would be putting that other smoke. But yet again, they have the rounds, so I don't think they're too worried about it.
Do you think that University of Kansas meant to do a little run boost into another smoke, or do you think that was just well-placed smokes?
You know, I'm not quite sure. I mean, that smoke definitely played to their favor there, so I couldn't tell you for sure.
We see the nade and 2 mollies down B to stop the banana rush, but MTU going down mid again. They seem to just keep on running it till it works. That's my strategy.
Crafty does have that Molotov, able to slow down this push.
Danny B holding from pit with an M4. We're going to see if he can get picks from apps. 2 coming out boiler. We see Crafty LD trying to push right. Now the smoke's dissipating. Lysander not seeing him in time. Crafty LD getting the pick.
Up on the pallet there on the off angle, I don't think he was ready for it.
Eel missing his first shot at a headshot. They now know he is boiler, but I don't think they're going to re-peek him with a deagle.
Yeah, Deagle's dangerous, and he did get that one shot off, even though it wasn't in the head.
Retina getting Danny B in pit. Grady killing Retina in return. Grady getting another kill on a Childs. They know he's there, but they're full flashed. Say You Will does get the kill with the deagle onto Crafty. No CTs on site, but they don't have bomb. It's 2v2. Yeah. And they'll go down to the MP9.
Soro on that late flank, able to spot that bomb. And I think keep his teammate from being too aggressive there really played to their favor. Seeing them play hot potato with this FAMAS here, but are able to get that operator back into Crafty's hands.
We are seeing what did happen last game. We're seeing the full AK buy from MTU. We're going to see what they can do with it. I don't think they're going to go up banana. Their whole thing is going up alt mid to mid. Let's see if they'll do that again.
They do have that operator to worry about now, but let's see if they prepared for it.
There's only 4 rifles. I don't know if I fully will commit the FAMAS to the rifle side, though. There's 2.
It's a long-range SMG.
There's 3 high-powered rifles. There we go on the CT side. I think they will be able to hold corners very well with it, or sit on boxes on A site with the MP9.
For sure. We got Eel prepping some Molotovs for this explosion out here on A site.
Retina taking out Danny B. Retina taking out Grady. He is hurt.
Just alone here.
We do see the rotates coming through. Opera Crafty is getting tagged, but he misses the shot. They have sight. MTU has sight. They don't want to push. They know Crafty's there with an op.
Fortunate timing there from Dick.
Turn around at just the wrong time. How often does that happen, though? Oh, so many times to count.
Really unfortunate there. I think maybe that teammate behind him was watching or something, but unfortunate.
All right, let's see if MTU can close this off. This is match point right here if they can win it. We do see 4 AKs and an op this time on Say You Will, and it is 2 pistols and 2 SMGs right now on the CT side. That is not a good look if you look at the side's weapons.
Make that 4 SMGs. Dexfuse making up his mind there. I mean, they got 3 here on B. They're trying to keep that rush away, but B hasn't been their pick so far.
The one round, MTU slows it down and does peek up banana. They stack 3 on B, but we do see Dexfuse rotating back to A.
Got Chowds making waves over here in apartments, but
Bomb,
no one's here to hold him.
Bomb is back towards T-spawn, though. Someone's going to have to go back and get that.
Looks like Lysander's on it.
All right. You know, Crafty's right below balcony waiting for someone to jump.
Is Chowds ready for him?
Retina's heading back to banana as well. No picks yet as of this round. We're over a minute of the round. They know Crafty's under there now. Quick little sprays back and forth, only dealing damage to Chowds. Crafty does take a little bit of damage. He's pushing right at the right time. Caught him with his nades out.
An amazing kill there from Crafty, able to secure that AK. Could be very influential in this round here.
We do see Retina and Lysander, though, taking B. Full take on B with Dexfuse going down as well. Rotating CT side. Both CTs are coming through, but 4T's holding site. That's going to be a hard site to push.
Especially with this Danny here only on the MP9 and no utility left for
They both go down. Lysander taking both actually in that one little spray transfer. Game 2 goes to the match actually, correct?
yeah,
Goes to MTU.
MTU 2-0. So our upcoming events in MTU Esports will be here live Saturday with Overwatch, a doubleheader match. We'll be facing West Virginia University for match 1 at 2 p.m. before facing our unknown match opponent number 2 at 4:30. We'll be back again on Monday for Rocket League at 7 p.m. Be sure to check out our YouTube for VODs linked in chat. Be sure to follow us on Twitch and Twitter to be notified whenever we go live.
Thank you again to all of our partners for supporting MTU. I'm Philip, or you can know me as Hob.
I'm Sam, or Snowfall.
And that was our CS team.
Another amazing 2 games here for Michigan Tech.
Have a good night.